the Kuntilanak Ghost at the Swinging Bridge is a chilling horror story that has been passed down through generations in certain Southeast Asian cultures. The Kuntilanak is a malevolent spirit, often depicted as a woman with long, shaved hair, dressed in white, and possessing supernatural powers. The Swinging Bridge, located in a remote village surrounded by dense forests, was once a bustling pathway connecting two parts of the village. As the story goes, the bridge was shrouded in mystery and fear due to its eerie creaking sounds and the dim light that barely penetrated the thick foliage. Legend has it that the Kuntilanak Ghost chose the swinging bridge as his haunt, appearing there during the darkest hours of the night. Villagers would warn their children never to cross the bridge alone, especially after sunset. One moonless night, a curious young man named Arif decided to test the boundaries of his courage. He had heard the tales of the Kuntilanak but dismissed them as mere superstitions. Determined to prove himself, Arif sets out for the swinging bridge armed with nothing but a lantern and skepticism. As he reached the middle of the bridge, the air turned icy cold, and the lantern flickered ominously. Arif felt a sudden weight in his chest, a palpable sense of ease. Ignoring his instincts, he pressed on, determined to conquer his fears. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the stillness of the night. Arif's heart raced as he turned to see the ghostly figure of the Kuntilanak materializing before him. The woman in white with flowing hair and piercing red eyes sent shivers down her spine. Paralyzed with terror, Arif could only watch as the Kuntilanak floated towards him, her unearthly wails growing louder. Desperation consumed him as he tried to flee, but the bridge seemed to stretch endlessly. The ghostly apparition closed in, and just as it seemed she would overtake him, Arif stumbled and fell. In that moment, the village dogs began to howl. Breaking the eerie silence, the Kuntilanak let out a final, haunting shrine before disappearing into the darkness. Villagers rushed to the swinging bridge, finding Arif shaken and terrified but miraculously unharmed. From that night on, the tale of the Kuntilanak Ghost at the swinging bridge became a cautionary story. A reminder that some mysteries are best left undisturbed. The bridge, now forever associated with the supernatural, fell into disuse as villagers chose alternative routes, unwilling to accommodate the wrath of the vengeful spirit that haunted its swinging plans.